Hi, I'm Lupe.
And I'm Becca, and we're back throwing discs and showing you some of Kansas City's 9-hole courses. Hi everyone. We've got Becca and Lupe here now doing commentary. And there are a lot of disc golf videos out in the world that are just with excellent play and excellent video work. And this is not one of them. But here we are out at the Westheight disc golf course. And this course is a ton of fun. You got hole 1 here. It's a super shorty. And you just want to ace the dang thing. But there are big drop-offs all around the basket. A bunch of hills to roll down. And lots of ways for everything to go wrong. Trees, everything else. Do you remember what you threw there, Lupe?
I do not remember what I threw there, but knowing me, it was probably either something 7 speed and then maybe slightly understable. I would say probably a stag.
Probably. So I just threw my blue proxy and I yeeted it and overturned it and threw terribly. And then I threw something else also terribly. But, you know, we filmed this almost a year ago. We were just starting to play again. It'd been a minute. So I putt with a soft proxy in the wind with a hill behind and it caught edge and rolled.
Yeah. So this course, a lot of people call it a mini swope, OG Kansas City swope, but I think it's more of a waterworks.
It's like baby waterworks.
Yeah, you have
which makes it super fun. I love this course. I think it's an absolute blast to play. It's a very quick play.
Yeah.
It's very punishing. Lupe.
It's got water features.
It does have some water features. Well, I don't think it's supposed to, but we found them. All right, here's hole 2, 234 feet. Everything on here is very birdieable, even for us, if we're throwing good and don't hit trees. And you can see the basket there. This is a fun shot if you hit that gap, or you can try the forehand route. I think you're going to try to hit the gap. Do you remember what you threw here? Do you know what disc that is?
Probably a sapphire. That's something that I've been throwing a lot in the last year or two. It's just so much fun. And you can't even tell it's a 10 speed.
So this is my most favoriteest disc in the whole world. It's 136 gram Fission Tesla. And I did, in fact, heat the gap with it because it's magical. But yeah, that sapphire is cool. That's like a faster speed disc.
And that right there is a BT medium harp.
Yes. Lupe and the harp.
It's a love story.
Those things go together. Forget Ricky. It's all about Lupe and the harp. So here I am. At least have a putt for 2. And I'm guessing I'm going to go right. Yep.
I still can't believe it's been so long since we shot this.
I know. It was a good time. And then life happened. I've got my Ava Meyer. Shout out to her. I've got her shirt on. Her penguin shirt.
Ooh.
Here we go, Lupe. Let's go. Oh, hit the basket. That's good, though.
That's all I did today during corporate challenges. Just hit the basket.
Should count for something.
There's a few 4s out there that could have been 3s.
Yeah, it happens. What do you putt with, Lupe?
I putt with a Warden.
That's right.
A classic Warden or a classic hybrid Warden.
So here's hole 3. I really, this is a weird hole. It has kind of a backstop. My husband once threw an accidental roller and got right under the basket. So there's a pro tip. I threw that Fission Crave horribly. Yeah. What are you throwing here, Lupe?
Let's see. I think it might be the sapphire again. It's kind of hard to tell when all your discs are pink.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's usually not an issue.
It's the right
when picking out the disc from our dog.
And when you've, thrown this more recently than a year ago.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, there I am throwing Terabad some more. This hole's slightly uphill too. Those are sneaky.
And slightly marshy. Like, don't go after it rains.
Yeah.
Like, immediately after.
Yeah.
It's going to be a soggy round.
That's true. But this course, look at that putt. See, we know how to disc golf. I love this camera angle too.
That's
Art.
a good one.
So this course is in KCK. It's kind of right between where Lupe and I live.
Mm-hmm.
I think if it was just a tiny bit closer to either of us, we'd probably played a bunch more. So this is a buzz that I'm throwing, and I always throw the same buzz on this hole the 2 times I've played this course.
I don't know how you put up with my camera work.
Parky. Like I said, we were also just getting back in with camera work. I think we'll probably keep getting better. It's what we tend to do, but
That's true.
what were you throwing there?
I think I went shorter and probably went with like I think I was trying out the Maria Olivo. What's that disc she had? I think it's like a...
Oh, you missed your putt.
Oh, not surprising.
But shout out to Maria Oliva. She's awesome. And that
Great
was an
Medusa
awesome
stamp.
putt. And I got a birdie. Okay, here's hole 5. I love this hole. It's the longest hole on the course.
Mm-hmm.
And it's downhill. And it's very parkable. There's like a backstop behind it. This is where like the hills work to your advantage.
Yeah.
If you throw good, and I threw meh.
This is your first foray into the water feature.
Yes, that is sometimes there. We will show it to you here in a minute, actually. So there's a little ravine down there. And yeah, if it's rained, I mean, it could catch your disc. And
Pretty sure that was a sapphire.
a little extra hazard that you'll get to see, I think. Yep, there it is. So
I call it a mini LA river.
is that what the LA river looks like?
It really does.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
Shout out to California,
That's right.
where Lupe is from. And
Mm-hmm.
you threw that up there. That's good. I'm quite a bit down the hill. I can get closer than this, but that's all right. At least my disc sat underneath the basket.
Oh, yeah.
Danger
Nothing
all
worse.
around. All right, so this is hole 6. This is also a fun hole. This is a great forehand hole. There's a few great forehand holes coming up. I do not have a good forehand. I am throwing my Castaplas Z, which actually just got discontinued this week, which is a bummer.
That is a bummer.
I've never tried to speak Swedish out loud before. But it turns out they're going to keep with the and I've got one of those and it flies pretty similar, so I think we'll be all right. But anyway, off the road, back in bounds, life is good. Lupe's going to be smarter, I think, and kind of go straight at it. Because you can really go straight at it or go forehand or have fun and go off the road for no good reason. But it did give me a putt. I mean, pin high, life is good.
Mm-hmm.
Until you putt like that.
But one thing I do really like about this course is it's smack dab in the middle of a neighborhood. So like it's super quiet. Like very rarely are you going to see anybody there. I think there was like one guy just hanging out by the shelter and just, not bothering anybody.
Yeah. This is hole 7, another shorty. The pin is kind of right tucked back under that tree though. So really shout out to Scott Reek. This is just a really good use of this park. All of these holes are well thought out. You're not really going to run into anybody, which is nice. And it requires a variety of fun shots.
Absolutely. And you can tell he designed it with beginners in mind, because I brought people who have never played disc golf or like have been out once in the last few years, and they had a great time playing at this course. They, it wasn't that standard, this kind of sucks, there's not enough to do. No, they absolutely loved it. And it's one of my favorites. Yeah.
So you got stuck behind the tree, which is again, good course design. Makes you have to do a shot or have a sad time.
It's mostly sad, but you know what? I have fun with it.
Exactly. But we have room for improvement.
That's right.
A new season is upon us. And this is a very pin high makeable putt with that Z that I threw, and I'm going to not putt good someday, maybe. All right. Hole 8 is an uber forehand hole. I have a really hard time figuring this one out, even though it's a shorty, because there's this tree that hangs down, and I'm gonna throw that same
and it has like that entrance to the water feature. I'm just gonna keep calling it that. I know it has a proper name. I'm not gonna have a
city drain. I love the optimism.
It's a storm drain, but I'm not gonna French drain you guys this time.
Water feature. But Lupe does have a forehand. And forehanded it right into that tree, but it was coming back. And next time we're going to nail it. It's going to be amazing.
That's right.
All right. There's some painful things coming up here, I remember. Because once again, basket is on a hill. Everything can go wrong. Your disc's set, so no harm, no foul. I'm going to run it because run it for the people.
That's right.
And let's see what happens. Yeah.
Oof.
Rollaways. And I told Lupe, just keep rolling. The people need to see the pain so they understand this course.
They need to see the truth.
A little bit of a...
The course will be fun, but it will challenge you. It's not going to be a gimme.
I did it again. So maybe this time it'll go in the basket and we can go to the next hole. Hey!
Yes.
Eventually.
Good putt.
I lost count. I think that was like a...
Okay, this one is my calf's least favorite hole.
It is
It's steep.
straight up here.
Yeah.
It is very, very uphill. So even though it's 144, what are you throwing here?
I'm
I know what I
definitely
threw.
throwing a sapphire.
Yeah,
It's understable.
so-
Like, there's no way I'm going with anything else.
Yeah, so understable, something kind of fast.
Oh, no.
I'm going to throw a very, very, very lightweight Leopard 3, which is, again, slightly understable. And with NFS stuff, when it's lightweight, that makes it even more understable.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to yeet it up there and hope it goes up the hill.
You got this.
I have yeeted it up there, and it has
Yes.
flown like an understable disc and gone up there.
Good job. I'm going to try to balance. And,
So
I don't know what I said.
I was going to say, any idea?
No.
Probably something about that bridge. Maybe the artwork. The artwork's pretty cool.
The artwork is really
Maybe something
nice.
about the water feature.
Mm,
Speaking of artwork, look at this lovely shot that makes the basket look tilted.
it really does.
The basket's not actually tilted. It just looks that way. And finish with the putt. Hey, off the top. It's
Actually, I do remember what I said. I said I'm going to go over to that bridge over there. I'm going to cross on the bridge
Oh,
instead
that
of the
makes
water.
sense.
Yeah.
All right. Can we end on a good note? We
Oh,
can. I did a putting
yes.
like a person who plays disc golf.
Yes.
And we did some great camera work at the end, too.
Hey, it was the first time we'd been out there in a while. I haven't held the camera since this day, I don't think.
But we're going to keep getting better, and we're going to bring you some more 9-hole videos. We're going to do a whole series of this. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.
See ya.